Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm gonna do a little get ready with me. Just doing my makeup too. You hear a bear? It's my dog barking. So, how's everyone's day? Okay, cool. Alright, so I'm just gonna start with just normal moisturizer, whatever you can use. Put it all on my face. I guess I can give you guys kind of an update on my life. What's been going on with my health. If you hear the background noise, just my family, Puerto Rican family, crazy. So, I haven't posted in a while. I don't really have like a whole lot of excuses as to why, because he had been sick, but I've also, I don't know, I just think about what people are gonna think of me, you know, online, putting my life out there, but I really shouldn't just give a fuck, because at the end of the day, this is what I enjoy, and I'm gonna put it out regardless. So, YOLO. I moved to Longwood. So I'm seeing like basically all new like doctors and everything. So I don't really have much of an update as to like my stomach and like, you know, the details of it. I've been on disability, finally got that, which has been nice because I didn't have an income before, so it's nice to eventually have somewhat of an income, even if it's not like a whole lot, you know. I'm just gonna talk as I go. I'm gonna do my eyebrows. I use the Anastasia Dip Brow. Everyone that knows me knows I've been using this for years. Love this stuff. Okay. So I have been seeing doctors out here. I still haven't seen a GI. So next coming weeks I will be able to see a GI. I'm just waiting on a referral from my primary, all the back end stuff that you have to wait for to go see certain doctors. I have been to the hospital several times with a lot of abdomen pain. So it has been very much of a struggle for me. But we're staying positive, and we are gonna continue to share. I'm gonna continue to share my life and put my life out there, because I know that there's millions of people that go through what I go through, and I would love to be that outlet for someone. I wish I had someone that I could look up to that has been through a lot of illnesses that I have been through. So yeah, I'm going to, what I usually do is just outline my bottom of my eyebrows. So you can see. And then on the top, just like I did at the bottom. Por see what I could update you on. I had an OBGYN appointment, you know, girl stuff. I think with my health and everything going the way that it has gone, my period has stopped. So, I had to see that type of doctor. The reason why I didn't post was because I ended up getting TMI, my period. I haven't gotten it in like half of a year. I don't know, something crazy. So I got it and it was excruciating. So I didn't take you guys along with that because honestly, we're being really honest, I spent a lot of time in my bed with a heating pad, and because with that pain, you know, I get pain on a daily basis, so I had not only that pain, but I also had stomach pain as well. So it was really bad. Yeah, I'm slowly getting better. This eyebrow. It's not working today. Okay. I just blend it out with the spoolie at the end. The front hairs don't really do much of the front. Like right now, I usually go over it towards the end just in case like any powder or anything to get off. So, okay. Let's move on to the next. So again, just the bottom. I don't have any sparse areas in the middle. I do fill that in too. And I'm using a cold brush. I believe this is the Anastasia brush too. But any angled brush would do. So just going over the top. No. So yeah, I've been seeing OBGYN. Who else did I see? I have primary appointments. My life is based on appointments. I feel like my calendar is always just like filled with different specialty appointments that you have to go to. You have to see this doctor for that and that doctor for this. Honestly, it's like a whole, it's like a job to keep up with all your doctors and all your medications and all that. And if you're new here, hi, my name is Lauren, 31, and I am currently suffering from Crohn's disease, gastroparesis, and polycystic ovarian syndrome. It's a lot, especially the names. So I do also see a counselor. If you do know me, then you know that my dad passed away. Almost, in August it'll be 5 years, which is crazy. So I do see a counselor to go to therapy for that and for all my illnesses. suffer from a lot of PTSD from my dad's death. So, yeah. I think it's natural at this point in your life to see someone, talk to someone, vent, you know? I really vent to many people because at the end of the day, it'll start to affect them. So, yeah, me and my mom now live with my aunt, which has been the biggest blessing. Yeah. So I'm just gonna be taking you through like everyday life. Some doctors don't really like cameras or any of that, so that's why I haven't really taken you kind of like on the back end of it. I will try, but yeah. Excuse me. So if you're new here, please subscribe. You will be included in this family that I'm creating on YouTube. And it's a small family, but I love this. I love dressing how to do your makeup. It is definitely one of my passions. I love it. So yeah, now that those are at least semi-done, I usually touch them up at the end, like I said. But I will take, I take e.l.f. hydrating concealer. I mean, you can use like basically anything that's lighter. And I don't know where this brush is, but let me see. Oh, Equal Tools. And just like any flat, like, type of brush. I use that to carve out my eyebrows so that I can give them better shape, clean up any areas that need to be cleaned up. Yeah. This is new for me, just, you know, talking to a camera. So this seems a little awkward. It's because I'm still getting used to the fact that I'm not talking to anyone in this actual room. So I start at the bottom and I just carve out, you can see, just carve out this bottom portion. And then I bring it down on my eyelid so it all blends. So how's everyone's day? My day's good. Just chilling home. Saturday. I'm gonna just take my finger and I blend that. So, like so. Blend, blend, blend. just so that there isn't any like harsh lines. Okay. I did it on the side too. Okay. A little bit up here. So I carve out a little bit on the top, not as much as I do with the bottom, but I just like to clean it up. It gives it more of a cleaner look. Okay. So I'm gonna do the same with the other eye. Do the same here too. Cool. So now that we got that situated, carved out, it's usually what takes me the most whenever I do my makeup is my eyebrows. Crazy, I know. I'm just gonna do an everyday look today, so I'm not gonna really do any eyeshadow. Yeah, no. I do want to do lashes though. I need my glue. Okay, I have to grab my lash glue. My dog. Come in. Come on. What happened? What? What? What do you need? Can you come up? Up. Come here. Up. Yep. You like the camera? Come. No? Okay. Alright. So I'm just going to measure out these lashes because I've never used them before. These are new. So we have to cut them. I guess we'll see. Okay. you make sure that they will fit good. You want to let me know, of course you do. Okay. I usually cut like, I don't know if you could see like that little piece right there. Yeah. Well, I cut it off. And take like any of that glue. This one. So weird because I can't really play music because of copyright. Part of me just doesn't give a fuck, but part of me does because I don't have any subscribers. So yeah. Okay. So I basically cut off like the little end pieces that stick out because then they make it hard for them to glue. Okay. So, one lash, two. Okay. This is new though. I've never used this brand. I usually use, I don't have it with me. Where is it? This glue, it's hair glue. Works just the same. But my skin lately, every time I use something that I don't normally use, starts to break out. So let's try this new one. What's everyone's plans for today? Anyone going out? Ooh, I have an upcoming trip to go to with my cousins, which I'm so excited for. We're gonna go visit my cousin Tyler in Nashville, which is going to be lit. Can't wait to see him and see his new place and see where he lives because I've never been there. So that's exciting. I'm excited for that. Coming up soon, the end of the month. But as for like plans today, nothing right now. And if you don't know me, I am single, so I was dating around for a little bit, meeting people, seeing people, but honestly, men just, I don't know, you just be doing the most. Okay. I'm gonna put a little bit on my eyes too, close. Honestly, I always have such issues with the inner corner, so just put a little bit in the inner corner on my eyes. I don't think you can see that, but yeah. That's good. Right. Do first lash. So these eyelashes, they're like a love-hate type of thing because sometimes they work, sometimes you're like, fuck this. I am on struggle bus to save this fucking lash. Alright, there goes one. There's one. These are really pretty. Okay. Let's do the other one. I'm gonna put more glue on the other one. Because I've never used this glue, so first time for everything when it comes to this. These are not the normal lashes I use either. These are new. Bet you this lash is gonna go on easier. Should see how it happens. So I just wait for it to get a little bit tacky to apply, because if you just put it right on, take it from me, that bitch ain't gonna glue. Perfect. Okay, move on to the face. Okay, so I already put moisturizer on my face. I'm gonna use this Poreless Putty Primer. Oh, I didn't even show you the lashes that I used. These. And the style, I don't think, this definitely doesn't have the name. Okay, yeah, I don't know the name, but it's by that brand. So I'm gonna just put this primer in like my T-zone area where your pores are a lot bigger and noticeable. I'll put it there. So on my chin, on the sides of my like the inner part of your cheeks here, around your nose.
It's in one she has a couple of them. Yeah, pero yo chequeé otra y estaba ahí.
And on my forehead, the inside part near my eyebrows. Yeah, okay. Sometimes because my face is so dry, as of lately, I'll put on my hair. A little bit of moisturizer back on. Definitely bring down your neck. And then again, it's just the CeraVe moisturizing cream. Get this basically anywhere. So the foundation, this is new. I've been loving it though. Grwm. It is. So you can focus. And it is their Flawless Creator Liquid Foundation Drops. I use it by itself. You can mix it with certain products, but I like it on its own. Shake it. You can use any sponge. Usually I use the Real Techniques, the orange sponges. It looks similar to this, like it has like a little angle to it. It's orange. This is just like a no brand sponge that I'm just gonna use today. This is what I've been using, which works perfectly fine. And I just blend that on my face. And it is starting to look a little pale on me, which normally I'm just pale. But once I contour and all that, it'll be over. Be all good. Okay, I had to fix you, so we're concealer inside. So I use the very tip of the sponge. Just blend that out. Usually blend up here, give more like a lifted effect on my nose. On my chin, and then I blend out the forehead as well. Okay, that's done. I'm rubbing my lips with this towel because one thing about me is I hate, like hate foundation on my lips. Okay. Now we are going to liquid contour before we put all our powders and stuff. I put this on my hand. And this is the LA Girl Pro Concealer in Beautiful Bronze. And I use like a brush like this. Like basically like a stippling brush. And I'm going to contour on the high points of my face. So, cheekbones, forehead. I'm just placing it right now. We will blend it out in a second. Neck, kind of. My chin. Okay. And then I use this brush. This is e.l.f. It's like basically their beauty blender. And I'm gonna take it to blend out all this contour. So I try not to swipe it, so I'm not removing it. I'm just pouncing, like patting basically. And we're just gonna blend on high point. So my forehead, cheekbones, and my chin. Not my chin, my neck. Okay, perfect. I usually just like keep a rag with me so I can wipe certain things, like wipe my hand. It is clean though, guys. Okay. And then now I'm going to contour my nose. For this, this is another e.l.f. brush. It's like another flat type of brush. This is how I carve out my nose contour. So again, I'm just using the same color, picking up some product, and I'm gonna start here. I kind of like basically bring it in like where my eyebrow is so that it all kind of like blends into the line that you're doing. Bring it all the way down, bottom part of my nose. And then I basically just like draw a little line here. Creates like a little circle. Gives you like that little button nose. And then we're gonna contour our lips. Just a little bit. I just do the bottom of my lips. And a little bit on the cupid's bow. Just like that. And I take my e.l.f. sponge and I just blend out the underneath part of my lips, the bottom part of my lips, and then the top part of my lips. Just so it's not like a really harsh kind of line. I let my contour on my nose sit for a little bit so that when I go to blend it out, it doesn't take it off. It actually like has product still there on the nose and it doesn't move. So, yep. Okay. Now that that's done, I take where is this brush? Let's see. It's like a blending brush just to blend out my nose. Okay. It is just like an eyeshadow blending brush, e.l.f. as well. And I'm just gonna blend these lines so they're not as harsh, so you don't really see a whole like just straight down your nose. Blend the bottom part. Then we're gonna blend it up towards the eyebrow. Kind of inside your inner eye. Okay. And that little line right here. And then I take the same e.l.f. sponge and go over it as well. Perfect. Okay. Some makeup wipes, wipe the stuff off my hand. And I'm gonna do some liquid blush first. This is e.l.f. Putty Blush. Doesn't say the freaking, oh wait, Bora Bora. Real pretty pink. I'm gonna take that on the apples of my cheeks. And I'm using another e.l.f. brush. This, I believe this is their blush brush. It looks like an angle. Dip it into product. And actually, totally forgot to put my powder on. So, just put it on the apples, like the high points of where the contour is, like basically over that. Put a little bit on my nose. And on my chin. We're gonna go with our powder. Okay, so I use the Huda Beauty powder in Pound Cake. This is their loose powder. And I usually will take like the end of putty primer and I'll just tap some out. I'm gonna use the beauty blender that I was using to put on my foundation, and we are going to put this underneath our eyes just to set everything. A little bit near the nose, the outer parts. So I basically just pat that underneath my eyes. I don't really bake a whole ton underneath my eyes. And then I'm basically just gonna put powder underneath where the blush and the contour is. That one I bake it a little bit. I basically just pat that in. The leftover I'll bring on the rest of my cheek, my chin, nose. And then on my my forehead. I basically just pat it in. I like to like blend it into the skin. And now that my leg is falling asleep, so now we're gonna contour with powder. I use Hula Benefit. This is just like the mini version, and it's their standard, like, I don't think it has like a necessary like name for it. It's just their standard bronzer. And I take Real Techniques. This is like just like a defined contour brush. I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna put it where I put the liquid contour, which is on the high points of my cheeks. I'm gonna blend it upwards. Then bring some on the temples, forehead. That's not me farting, just the chair. And then we're gonna bring some underneath your neck, bring it down. My chin. I do have like a little butt chin, so I kind of like to define it a little. That, and a blend. I usually take like a big powder brush. I'm not sure where that is, but I'm gonna take Roll Techniques buffing brush and just blend my powder in my forehead so that it's not so harsh. On my cheeks, just like that. Now I'm gonna use the same brush that I used for my nose to blend it, like that little blending brush. If you can see. And take that same powder and we're going to define where you placed the liquid contour on your nose. Gonna place it here. Basically up to your eyebrows like you were doing with the liquid. Just setting it with powder so that it doesn't move. And then a little bit underneath here. On the top. Okay. And then I'll blend it with the same like contour brush. And just go over it, blend. Just so that you don't see like a really freaking harsh like 2 lines on your nose. Okay. I am going to take this liquid No Budge shadow stick. It's in Perfect Pearls by e.l.f. as well. As you can see, I love e.l.f. And it's just basically like a highlighter. I'm only gonna put this on my nose. Put it in between where you put that contour. And then a little bit on the tip of your nose. Just like a little dot. And I'll bring in a little bit in my inner corner. Just like that. Just to brighten out the inner corner. I'm gonna take my finger, just blend this line. The tip of my nose. And then the inner corner. Just blend it a little bit. Just like that. And we are basically almost done. Now I'm gonna take blush. I'm gonna go into my NARS blush. NARS. And it's broken, but it's my Angelica blush. It's like a super, super hot pink, like a fuchsia pink almost. And I'm gonna take the blush brush from e.l.f. that I was using, the liquid, and we're just gonna put that on the apples of the cheeks. Just like that. And a little bit on the tip of the nose. Just like a little. And on the chin. And then I'm gonna take, I don't know what brand this is, but like any kind of like big spoolie, like stippling brush, sorry. I'm gonna use that for my blush to blend it out. So I'm gonna blend out the contour and the blush. So then I'm going to touch up my eyebrows. Like I said earlier, sometimes with all the powders, I will lose a little bit of product on my eyes and my eyebrows. So I usually will just like go back and touch up where it kind of like faded a little. Where's my brush? Okay. Just the bottom, the top, the sides. Anywhere where you see like the product that is like faded a little bit, I'll touch up. And I'll take just the spoolie end and blend And just where you put those lines, just so that you don't see them. Just like that. And then I'm going to take the Anastasia Brow Freeze, which is this. It's just a clear brow gel. Literally looks like there's nothing in there, but it's just clear. And we're going to take that with, they have a specific brush that goes with it, just spoolie in and then like a flat type of end to it. I'm just gonna dip that in to the product. And I just like to take it on the front parts of my brows. So like this inner part, I like to kind of like brush up, give it a little bit of texture, just so that you can tell that it is your brow hair, you know? It doesn't look so powdery. Just like that, and just brush up the inner part. I'm going to take some black eyeliner. Let's see. And for this, you can use any. I have L'Oreal Infallible Matte Ultra Black eyeliner. It's just liquid, not liquid. It's like a pencil. And I'm just gonna put it on the inner portion of my eye. Bring it up too. Just tight lining that eyeliner in your eye. I bring it up so it blends the eyelashes. Just like that. And I'm going to take my highlighter. This is Revlon Skin Lights in Daybreak Glimmer. Just a highlighter, prismatic highlighter, illuminator. And I'm gonna take that on the high, like more my cheek, like the high points of your face. So like right here. I'm not gonna put a ton. I haven't really been like huge on highlighter anymore. On my Cupid's bow. On the bottom of my chin right here. And then I take a little like flat shader brush like this. And I'm going to put it where I put that liquid highlighter, that little stick highlighter that I used. So I just put the line down right there. And I take another brush. I know this is kind of tedious, but it works for me. Brush like this. It literally is just like a tapered like type of brush, and I'm gonna put that right on the tip of my nose, just like that. And I'll put it a little bit more Cupid's bow here, and I'll just blend it a little bit with my fingers, just like that. Now I'm gonna take off any of the foundation on my lips. And I'm gonna go grab my lipstick. Okay, so I got my lipstick, which is basically, that's it, right? Just need to put a little mascara on my eyelashes and set my face. I'm using Wet n Wild Perfect Pout Gel Lip Liner and lay down the mauves. Just looks like this. And MAC Honey Love lipstick. I'm just gonna line the bottom and the top portion of my lips. And set my face before I put mascara on. And I'm just using Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. I'm gonna set all this. I kind of like soak my face with it. I have a little fan. Get it dry. Once it's pretty dry, I'm gonna put a little bit more powder on. And I'm just gonna take some more powder, and I kind of basically set my face all over again, but I just set like the inner parts. I take most of the product off of my little sponge and go underneath the eyes, go around where you contoured and all that. Just like that. And then I'm just gonna put some mascara on the top and the bottom of my lashes just to blend the lashes with my actual lash. So I'm just gonna put a little bit on the top. and on the bottom. Try not to get on your lash line like I just did. And that's it. Take off this headband. And that's what it should look like. So that was it for my everyday makeup. Please like this video, subscribe, please, because I want everyone to join my little family that I have here on YouTube. And yeah, I will catch you guys in a couple days. Peace.